Hey guys, welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I am super excited because this is honestly one of my favourite videos to film every single year, and that's the Mad About Skin Korean Skincare Awards, celebrating the very best that the Korean skincare market has to offer. Once a year, I take a deep dive into my K skincare favourites and share them with you guys. So if you're looking to level up your skincare routine, explore the Korean skincare market in more detail, this hopefully is the video for you. I've already filmed the Western brands equivalent to this. I'll dig that out and I'll link it up there in case you missed it. But today, it's all things Korean. So sit back, relax, let's talk the Korean Skincare Awards. Now, before we delve into today's video, I want to run a quick little poll here on the channel to see what the wider Mad About Skin audience think when it comes to Korean skincare. Are you a huge fan of K skincare and everything that it offers, or do you just think it's a lot of hype and you've never really found products that work well for you? We're going to run this poll via the comments section below. So if you're a huge fan of Korean skincare, then make sure to leave the heart emoji down in the comments to let me know, and share with me any of your personal favorite Korean skincare products. If you're someone that's not a big fan of Korean skincare, then again, let me know by leaving the cross emoji and state why. Therefore, we can kind of collate the results and see exactly what the Mad About Skin community feel when it comes to Korean skincare. I'm going to be mentioning some of my personal favourites today, and I've listed all the products down in the description box below. That way, if you didn't quite catch the name, you want to check the price point, or make a purchase, all of those links are there for your convenience. Whilst these are my favourite products, just know I'm always speaking from the heart and never the wallet. There's no paid partnerships, there's no sponsorships here on the channel, because I feel that by turning down the coin, it helps me to retain my independence. So, from the bottom of my heart, love to each and every one of you that likes videos, comments, engages in whatever way, because that really makes it possible for me to retain my independence, and for that, I'm always so grateful. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So I'm going to go through this list by category. We're going to start with where a good skincare routine does start, with a cleanse, and we're going to end with a sunscreen. We'll talk about everything in between, and I've left some timestamps down in the description box in case you want to jump to one section of the video over the next. But kicking things off strong with what I think is the best Korean skincare cleanser, there is only one for me. I use it almost every day and it never steers me wrong. This is the non-buzzing Glutathione C Facial Spa Cleanser. This is an oil cleanser and honestly the best I have ever tried. It's super affordable, which is one of the main reasons I gravitate towards Korean skincare brands, but it also really delivers. It'll remove water-resistant SPF, makeup, dirt, debris, all gone like that. It feels luxurious, it feels spa-like, and that touch of glutathione really will help to fade hyperpigmentation in the long run. So it's kind of one of those products that's just going to work for everyone. For me, I must be on bottle number 10 of this. This one's actually almost run out. I don't know if you can see that, so I will be needing to purchase another one. But it's super inexpensive, it feels very luxurious, and the scent on this is to die for. Now, I know a lot of people don't like fragrance in their skincare, which is fine. I'm not someone that likes to overload my routine with fragrance, but I don't mind a little bit in a cleanser because it's not on the skin for a whole long time. 60 seconds max, and so I don't think most people will have an issue with fragrance in a cleanser. If you do, this might not be the one for you, but for everyone out there that wants to kickstart their routine with a spa-like, elegant cleanser, this is just phenomenal, and I feel that we're off to this year's awards season in good style with what I think is an outstanding product. Now, moving on from the cleanse, I then, at least in my routine, move on to an eye cream, and I've actually got two recommendations here. One for the morning and one for the evening. When it comes to Korean eye creams, my morning option is this. This is the Mary & May tranexamic acid and glutathione eye cream. Love this one so much. It depuffs, it reduces any under eye discoloration, and it really nourishes and hydrates. So if you're somebody that likes to use a little under eye concealer on a morning, this is like one of the great primers that'll just help snatch everything, smooth it out, and your makeup will go on flawlessly on top of it. If you don't wear concealer, this is still a great option because it'll just help to color correct some of the under eye discoloration, smooth everything out, and it definitely gives you that quick confidence boost. In the long run though, this has some great benefits when it comes to boosting collagen and elastin to minimize fine lines and wrinkles. So short-term wins, long-term payoff, and I think it's about £8 for a tube of this, and you get a lot of the product. This is a new one that I have on standby for when my current one runs out, and just look, you get so much product for that price point. I absolutely love it. And in keeping with this cleanser. Glutathione is one of the key ingredients here. Great for, like I say, evening out the skin tone and targeting any discoloration. On an evening though, I'll tend to go in with this. This is the Torridon Cell Amazing Firming Eye Cream. I've spoken about this so often on the channel, so of course it had to appear in the Korean Skincare Awards. This is just phenomenal for boosting collagen, smoothing out fine lines and wrinkles, and really helping to nourish the skin around the eye as you sleep. You could of course use this one morning and evening if you just want to buy one product rather than two. That's absolutely fine, but I tend to mix and match based on what my skin needs for different routines. This though is an absolute holy grail. This one is very nearly done, and I always have one or two on standby because my under eye just drinks that up. Again, super affordable and a really just a nice product to help elevate your skincare routine without having to break the bank. So we've cleansed, we've done our eyes, and now the obvious next step is lip. If I look back to last year's Korean Skincare Awards, there wasn't actually a lip category that I awarded, and that's because I've really struggled to find a decent Korean lip balm. Lots of them are very heavily fragranced, lots of them have potentially drying and irritating ingredients in. I'm just not a huge fan. So I really struggled to find one that worked. And then I stumbled across this one. This is the CNP Laboratory Propolis Lip Serum. Now, this is having a bit of a viral moment online because of the packaging. You twist it up, you get a little bit of the product out of there, and then you can dispense it. Great if you're somebody that doesn't like to be digging your fingers into a pot, you'll like this packaging. I love the formulation. That propolis really nourishes, reduces any chappedness that you have to the lips and helps smooth everything out. It's not super glossy either. If you can see, this isn't giving that sheen or shine, so it's great for people like me that don't like to have a shiny lip all day. This is very much just like your good skin day when it comes to the lips, and it lasts forever. One of these products that you need to apply in the morning, on an evening, and then maybe once after lunch, and that's it. Not one of these lip balms that's so rubbish you have to apply every 30 minutes or it doesn't work. This lasts. I personally love this one. It's viral, but I think it's one of the few occasions where a viral product is actually worth the hype. And so it's nice that in 2025, we can include a lip category in the Korean Skincare Awards because this is a very worthy winner. Now, when it comes to essences and toners, I think Korea is the go-to for a lot of people. There's a huge market for Korean skincare essences out there, and I did really have to think long and hard about the one that I wanted to award Best in Show for this year's awards. But I'm going to go with this one, which was actually the winner last year too. So you can see a little consistency coming through here, which I'm never ashamed of. If I love a product and fall hard for a product, I tend to use it year in, year out, and this is definitely an example of that. This is the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Prebiotics Barrier Essence. Now, the reason I love this is it's actually an essence with a purpose. A lot of essences just give a little hydration, which is nice. I guess that is a purpose in its own right, but they don't do much more than just hydrate. I want an essence that's going to hydrate, but also have some calming and soothing properties, have some pro-skin barrier elements to it, and really deliver something more than what I could just get from a normal serum. That's what you're getting with this. The packaging is beautiful. This is really heavy as well. This feels like luxury packaging, which I love to see. Again, not break the bank prices, but this is something special. I'm quite lavish with this. I like to use a fair amount, and it's a beautiful, can I get some out? I think this one's almost done as well. At least you can see. Again, I always like to champion in videos, seeing products that have been used, loved, and used to the right last amount, because that proves that I'm recommending this because I've genuinely used it. There is very little left in this, but what there is just beautiful. It is lightweight, it's milky, there's no scent to it whatsoever. It's fragrance free, but it doesn't have sometimes I find toners and essences can have a bit of a chemically smell to them. Not at all. This is genuinely scent neutral, and it just feels so good. If you're a fan of a milky toner or essence, this is going to be one of your best friends. I think the Tear Milky Toner is the one that's super popular right now. That hasn't got anything on this one. The Haru Haru one, for us true skincare aficionados, is where it's at. So we're making good progress. We've got a good skincare routine already. We've done the eyes, we've done the lips, we've cleansed, we've drenched our skin in hydration, and now it's time to apply a little vitamin C. There's quite a lot of vitamin C's in the Korean skincare market. Some good, some bad, some mediocre. So I think this is a category where you do have to shop wisely to make sure you're getting something with added value. And for me, one of the best options is always going to be this. This is the Vita Light Riedel Shot. So the VT Riedel line is a viral phenomenon in its own right. They've reportedly sold 6 million units across the whole line, which is a mind-blowing amount. And in truth, I like all their versions. I like the collagen one, which I think is nice for plumping. I love the PDRM one for anti-aging. But I think the one that I tend to reach for most often is the vitamin C. Now, this has glutathione, which there's a theme. I feel like there's a theme emerging in this year's award ceremony. We have glutathione in these two products. We have glutathione here. It's one of those up-and-coming ingredients that people really do want in their skincare routine, and the Korean skincare market is offering it. I think glutathione pairs best with vitamin C because they're both pigment correctors. They'll even out the skin tone, fade hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and discoloration. So you really want to use your glutathione with your vitamin C for like maximum benefit, and this has both of them in it. I love the different forms of vitamin C that you get in here. It means you're going to get the results but not too much sensitivity and irritation, and this contains spicules. Those spicules are like little needles that push the product deeper into the skin. So if you're somebody that likes a quick result with your vitamin C, you want to see some instant radiance and glow, this genuinely delivers it. You will get a little tickling, a little prickling, tingling, tickling, whatever you want to call it, whatever the word is, on first application of it. But that's perfectly normal. That will go away after, say, 2-3 minutes, but that's those spicules getting to work to really get that product in. They do a 100 version and a 300. That determines the amount of spicules in there. So I would say start with the 100, and then if you want to graduate to the 300, you can, but most people just stick with the 100 and it works so well. But this, hands down, the best Korean vitamin C that you are ever going to find. Now, we're kind of coming into the home straight, but I think we've got the most important category here, which is serums. What are the best Korean skincare serums? And I've actually chosen 3 to share with you today. Because this is such a big category, there must be like 10,000 or more different products that could fit into this category. I thought 3 was a decent amount, so I could recommend some of my favorites. The obvious option is this. This is the Orencia Rice Mucin Glow Serum. This wasn't in last year's Korean Skincare Awards because I hadn't actually discovered it back then. This is a relative newcomer to this, well, at least to my skincare routine. I think it's been around a little longer, but it's such a great product. It has like that bounce that you would expect from a snail mucin serum, even though it's snail free. But it also has a beautiful blend of hydrating, plumping, and nourishing ingredients. This acts as like a serum and a moisturizer in one. So if, like me, you have super acne prone skin, very oily, use this as your moisturizer and it'll keep it super lightweight but still get that hydration. I absolutely love it. In fact, I love this so much. I did an entirely separate video on it, singing its praises, which I'll dig out and I'll link up there. Definitely check it out if you want to know a bit more detail. But I'd say this is perfect for people that want calming, soothing, plumping, hydration, barrier support, all in one. This is so good. And actually, let's just give a little moment for the packaging. Does that not look so bougie and extra? And it's really not. Really inexpensive, but it looks and feels beautiful. The other 2 in the serum category are going to be quite obvious mentions that you're probably screaming at the screen. If you know me on the channel, you're probably screaming at the screen knowing exactly what they're going to be. It's going to be the Numbuzzin Vitamin Concentrate Serum, which I'm showing a picture of the screen because this was out of stock for forever. It's just come back in stock. I finally got some on order, but I haven't actually got them with me. This is my favorite skincare routine in a bottle. If you are somebody that doesn't want to have 1,000,001 products in your routine, you want something to streamline, get this. It's packed full of everything you need in order to have a comprehensive routine, from your vitamin C through to your calming and soothing ingredients. You've got your peptides, you've got your humectants to plump, nourish and hydrate, and this has been really effective on my hyperpigmentation. My dark spots and discoloration as a result of adult acne, and this just gets on top of it. It's a really nice product to slip into your routine, and it's not super sensitizing. So if you're someone with super sensitive skin that wants an effective treatment for hyperpigmentation, this is it. And then finally, in the serums, the very obvious choice. I know. I've spoken about this a lot this year. This is the Numbuzzin NAD Bio-Lifting Essence. Numbuzzin, again, is this mentioned 3 for them? I think you can probably tell at this point, Numbuzzin are my favourite Korean skincare brand. Absolutely love everything they create, and this is one of the best products. So this has, again, I think this is nearly out. Oh no, there is a little bit there. This has a very unique texture. It almost feels like PVA glue. You know that glue that we used to use when we're at school? It almost feels like that. But it disappears with no tackiness, no stickiness at all. And this has 50 different peptides in it. So if you're somebody that loves a peptide fix, and I am definitely pro-peptide when it comes to my skincare routine, this has the highest number, I think, that exists in skincare planet Earth. I don't know of any other product that has more peptides than this. And the blend that they've used in terms of those peptides are going to have pro-collagen benefits for anti-aging. They're going to help fade hyperpigmentation, boost luminosity, and they've even got some firming peptides here too. So if you want to seem snatched, plump, just overall improve the skin health, this is a great option. I know so many of you guys have tried this out, and I would say the reviews have been universally positive. I don't know a single person that's been disappointed by that. I love it. It was an obvious choice for, best serum in this award ceremony, and no regrets, because it's still one of my personal favorites. Now finally, let's touch on Korean sunscreen, which can be a bit of a difficult topic right now because of things that are going on in the regulatory industry, particularly coming out of America, making it hard for us, the consumer, to know exactly what versions of products we're getting. I covered this in a separate video, which again, I'm going to link. Check that out if you haven't seen it, because if you're buying Korean sunscreens, there's a lot of information in there that you need to know to make sure that you're getting the right ones to meet your skin's needs. I want you to choose a product that is putting the consumer first, making it easy for us to choose a great Korean sunscreen, and it's this. This is the K-Secret Collagen Boosting Secret Sun Lotion. Unlike a lot of brands which have formulated versions which comply with the outdated US regulations in order to access that market, K-Secret have said no. We don't want to put garbage product out there. We only want the best, and if that means that we can't access a certain market, well, so be it. We want to put our consumers first and only come out with the very best products, and I applaud that. I think that is fantastic messaging. It's putting the customer first and foremost, and we should appreciate that. So this is a ding, 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 10 out of 10 product. You know when you buy this that you're getting the Korean version, because there is only one version of it. It uses new generation filters, which are going to be less sensitizing on the skin, give you great broad spectrum protection, and it also lists all the other ingredients you're getting here. So you've got collagen, which is going to boost that plumpness in the skin, give you a really nice nourishment and hydration. You've got some hyaluronic acid, which is going to, again, plump itself out to give that radiance boost to the skin. You've got vitamin A, which is going to help with cell turnover. You've got some calming and soothing ingredients and a touch of niacinamide. That niacinamide is in 2%, which is perfect for like everyday use. So yeah, this is almost like a sunscreen and a skincare routine in a bottle. If you were to combine this with, say, that Numbuzzin vitamin concentrate serum I referenced earlier, and then put your favorite cleanser in the mix, you would have a full skincare routine. You will be glowing to the gods. You'd have a really effective routine, and you'd only need 3 products. So this has to be the winner when it comes to the best Korean sunscreen. And if you're somebody that's a little bit put off from buying Korean sunscreen because you don't know which version you're going to get, go with this. There is only one version, the best, and I love that K-Secret are putting us, the consumer, front and center when it comes to their products. So there you have it, guys. A whistle-stop tour. I'm out of breath. I'm definitely out of breath. A whistle-stop tour of the best Korean skincare of 2025. I always look forward to filming the Korean Skincare Awards every single year because Korean skincare is, well, as a market, they really kickstarted my love affair with skincare. So much innovation, so many different products, such a great price point. I hope that there's something here that inspires you when it comes to your own skincare routine, but drop your personal favorites down in the comments section below, and wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.